Good morning. Today is Friday, April 17th of the year 2020. And my name is Pamela French. I am the Chief Empowerment Officer of Authentic Relating Ottawa. And I'm back with another coffee contemplation while I'm enjoying my morning bulletproof coffee. It's great to be here with you. I'm sorry I've been away for a little while. I'm tempted to give you a whole bunch of reasons why, and yet it's done. So here I am now with you, and it's so wonderful to be here. My inspiration today of what I wanted to share was from, it's one of the games in the Authentic Relating Games manual. It's called 6 Impossible Things Before Breakfast. And it's a game based off of many wonderful truths. One of them being from the movie Alice in Wonderland, where Alice is chatting with the Queen, and she's saying about all the reasons why things won't work. And the Queen says, "Why, I believe 6 impossible things before breakfast every day." And so what the Queen is sharing with Alice is the power of imagination and visualization and believing in things that we can't necessarily see, hear, smell, taste, or touch right this very minute. So stepping outside of our rational or logical mind. And it reminds me of a powerful tool I came across, probably almost 20 years ago now. And it is Noah St. John's work. He has a body of work called Affirmations. And instead of affirmations, which are usually sentences like, I am joyful, I am strong, I am lovable, those are affirmations. Noah St. John realized that he was saying these things, but he wasn't necessarily believing them. And so to get around his mind that thought about, all the ways in which he wasn't strong or wasn't lovable when he would share those things, he would ask why questions. So why is it so easy for me to be lovable? Why is it so easy for me to enjoy sheltering in place? Why is it so easy for me to connect with people? Why is it so easy for me to do what I love? Why is it so easy for me to feed and nourish my body in the way that it wants best? When we ask ourselves these why questions, our brain is trained to search for the answers. And so when we pose a question, and the same thing would work, on a rather negative spiral too. Like, why don't I get what I want? Why am I single? Why am I not able to build my business? If you were to ask yourself those questions repeatedly, your brain will also give you so many answers to those why questions. And so choosing the why questions that excite you and have a bit of enthusiasm for them, those are the questions to ask. So his work is called Affirmations, if you're interested in looking it up. But what I wanted to share with you is a game that you can play either with yourself or with others. And it's called 6 Impossible Things Before Breakfast. And the whole goal is to step outside of what we can see, hear, smell, taste, or touch, and really just be wildly playful about it, as though we had unlimited resources and we could make anything happen, like anything happen. So the game goes that one person will share a what if statement, such as, let me see here, I need a sip of coffee. Like, what if all humans could fly as a single person? Like, I could just fly around my room, around the city, around the world. And then everyone else in the group, or if you're playing this by yourself, then you can journal it. You can write these things down, or you can voice record yourself. if that were true, the thing is to assume that what if statement is true. Okay? And so let's assume that we could all fly. Then everyone else in the group starts saying things that would be true or possible if that were true. And so it's kind of fun because I think about it and I think, oh my gosh, there would be a whole new clothing line of designer flying suits. And our lifestyles would change in such a way that maybe we would consume less material goods and we would share more material goods because we wouldn't want to fly around the world, carting a container behind us or suitcases. We would just want to fly and be free and unencumbered and show up in places and have changes of clothes and all sorts of stuff. What else would be true? So to play and imagine and allow your mind to wander wherever it will in that space, to kind of use the power of affirmations. So to ask that open-ended question and then to allow the other people in the group or yourself as you're journaling or voice recording to think of all the things that would shift and change and be possible as a result of that. And the goal here is to tackle things that feel playful and lighthearted and fun and funny to you. It's not a spiritual bypass. What I'm suggesting is actually sound, energetic wisdom. If you were to start with a subject that you have a lot of resistance to and a lot of thoughts of why it's so impossible, like why is it so, what if the planet healed itself, might bring up a lot for you in terms of how impossible you already think that is. And so start with something that feels like it's completely make-believe and fun and funny, and build that muscle, that mental muscle of allowing your mind to imagine all the things that would be true in the world. So I hope you have fun imagining today, either with yourself or with family or friends on video chats. And I really hope that when you play this game, you share with me how it went for you. I would love to hear how this video and this sharing played out in your lives, because as always, I'm very interested in providing value and service in the laboratory for living. And I thank you for playing with me in it here. I hope you have a beautiful Friday. Bye.